Welcome back. This is class number 2. I'm so excited. Welcome back to Fit for Life, a new exercise show. And fitness also, all kinds of fitness for seniors. We're going to do stretching today. And the importance of stretching is enormous, especially if you have arthritis. It relieves stress. It lengthens the muscles. They get very contracted as we start to round over. It relieves the soreness of it. 1 out of 3 people have arthritis in this country, and it also helps you to move more easily. It also improves your posture, which in turn improves your balance, your body alignment, even your breathing, even your swallowing. I hope you're all wearing comfortable clothing, something that does stretch. And stretching just feels good. It can be meditative. It's wonderful. So we're going to stop right here. And we're going to learn how to do the yoga breath. And you probably know how to do this already. I'm sure there are many of you out there that do practice yoga. I do it to de-stress, and I do it so that I can walk well, because I have back problems too, just like everyone else as we age. But at least I know what to do for it. So in the yoga breath, usually, there are many different ways to do a yoga breath, but we're going to do something called the complete breath. And it's probably the simplest one. You're going to breathe up through your nose. Your mouth is closed. And you're going to breathe out through your mouth. Let's try it again together. Breathing up through your nose. Way up, my eyes just close automatically. And then breathing out. Make the exhalation longer. So let's try for 4 seconds up through the nose again. 2, 3, 4, and then exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get all that air out. We're trying to get to the bottom of the lungs for a complete exchange of air. It'll make you feel better. It'll wake you up. And what we're going to do next is probably the simplest thing I can give you for posture. So if your muscles are stretched out, you're going to have better posture. So let's just pull that chin in again like we did yesterday and stay there right now. And then we're going to do morning bed exercises, which I do every day, because if I don't do it, it's hard to get out of bed. I mean, I can get out, but the walking isn't so great. So let's start with your feet. This is simple. You don't even have to stand up. You're going to be lying in bed. You just woke up. One eye is open. One eye is closed. Slide down just a little bit in your chair. You can put your legs out straight right here. Naturally, while you're lying in bed, your feet will probably be up anyway, unless you're stretching them way down. So this is all you're going to do. I'm going to open a little bit back and forth. The man that taught me these exercises lived to be over 100. He said he didn't have any arthritis and he didn't wear glasses. So I don't know if this actually was part of it, doing these exercises, probably some of it at least, but it could be what? It could be who your parents were, right? So he said we should do this 100 times, but we're not going to do it 100 times. That gets the circulation going. It just gets you feeling like moving. The second thing I do is just a leg lift. Try it with me, 2 and 3. Easy, this is easy stuff. 4 and 5 and 6. It also tightens your abdomen, which is good. We'll do 10, what the heck. Let's try the other side now. Leg out straight. I'm going to flex the foot back so I'll get a stretch in my calf muscle too. So we're going to lift 1. I know you can feel it, and you don't have to lift as high as I'm lifting if you don't want to. I mean, if you're just starting out. But I mean, you can do this lying down. I don't see why more people don't exercise when it's so much important to your health, especially as we age. But we can look younger, we can feel younger, we can feel more confident. Now, just sitting here, I can feel my posture kind of coming forward. My head is coming forward. All of this space in here starts to close, and you're crowding your internal organs. So let's sit up straight just for a minute. Let's pull the shoulders down. And remember what I said about what? Pulling that chin in. Can't you breathe easier when you do that? And it really affects your brain and the way you think. You feel more confident. you feel like you can just go out and walk for 10, 15, 20 minutes, because that's probably what we should be doing anyway. So we're going to do a class with just cardiovascular exercise. So we did the leg lift. Now watch. We're going to do the leg hold. And this is how we do it. Leg out, both hands underneath, not the knee, but right here at the hamstring and the back of your thigh. And lift that leg up. Now, if you're lying down, it's going to go up a little bit more, isn't it? So you're just going to hold that till you feel a stretch where? In your lower back. Try to hold that for 20 seconds if you can. We could do more eventually, but we're just starting. So can you feel that? I think you can. So let the foot just drop down now and then pull that leg in. Wonderful for the lower back and to stretch the hamstring. Let's try the other side. Leg out. Let's flex that foot. Lift the leg up. How does it feel? Hold it. Hold it. I can feel it. Even sitting in the chair, we can feel it. I think it's more comfortable lying in bed because you're flat on the mattress. Are you still holding? I'm sort of counting, but try to remember 20 seconds if you can. And what did I do next? Just drop it down, lift it up. But again, my posture's going, so I'm going to sit up straight and then pull that knee in. If you're lying in bed, you can't sit up straight, so don't worry about that. Wonderful. So that's for the lower back and your hamstrings, okay? Now the next exercise is I call it the leg crossover. It's for your hips and your side. So we're gonna just cross over like you're gonna cross your legs. This is how we sit usually. I want you to pull that knee over and go down as far as you can go. You're gonna feel it. If anything hurts, what do? You just stop doing it. You don't do it, not now anyway. And you're gonna hold that for 20 seconds if you can. And you will see a difference when you get up. I guarantee it if you have back problems. Okay, so we'll say that's 20 seconds. Let's try the other side though. Cross it over and then just pull that knee across. Feel the stretch in your hip and your lower back a little bit too. I can feel it. Pulling, pulling. Now, if any of you have had knee surgery in the past year, you know you wouldn't be crossing your leg over like this. And you've probably had really good physical therapy, so you know what to do. You know what you can do and what you can't do. So far, I haven't had that anyway. All right, pulling it over, 20 seconds, whatever you can do, not to worry. All right, now, I'm going to sit up straight, leg out. Let's do some foot circles. This is kind of the last one. I might think of something else. So turning that foot, great flexibility for the ankle so we can avoid falling. Let's go the other way, around and around. How does that feel? Feel as though it's looser. My ankle feels good. Getting some circulation in there too. The other leg, well, it's kind of straight anyway if you're lying on the bed. And you're just going to circle. You can lift your leg up a little bit. It's easier to circle. I would do 8 on one side, 8 on the other. If you want to do 16, that's fine. So let's go back. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Now I think what I'm going to do, and this can all be done in a chair too, is we're going to do more stretches for the lower body, but we're in a chair now. So you need to go find a chair. Grab a little water. You know I have my trusty water bottle so that I don't have to use all those plastic bottles that we're drowning in. I think next time we do a show, I'm going to show you my plastic shoes that are made out of discarded water bottles. I just feel like I'm doing something for the environment, so we need to do things like that too. Cheers. Oh, I took the whole thing off, didn't I? So make sure you have water with you. You might still have your pajamas on, I don't know. You just, whatever makes you comfortable. So let's do some more lower body exercises. Just your leg out straight. I want you to flex that foot back again. I can feel my posture going, and when I feel it, I have to tell you because that's how easy it happens. I'm going to sit up straight. Now you're going to point your toe. Flex it back. And we'll do about 8 of those. And we're not going to hold each one for 20 seconds either. Just back and forth. Good. I'll say this is 6 coming up. You're sitting up straight still. And 7, and 8, really boring. That's why I'm talking to you, to keep you awake. The other leg out straight, you're going to flex back It does feel good. You can feel it in that calf muscle. We get a lot of cramping there, don't we? We also get it in our hamstring. And I've had the calf cramping thing, and boy, it isn't funny. No, it isn't. All right, now, how about the lower back? Just the lower back. Let's concentrate on that. You're going to come forward again. Put your heel down again. Both hands, keeping the back straight. I'd like you to come forward without rounding over. Keep your back straight. So it's good for posture too. Keeping that back straight, keeping it straight. Oh, I can feel it maybe in back of the knee. It would be nice to hold this at least 10 seconds if you can. Keep holding, keep holding. Now, if you haven't been exercising at all, you will feel it. Okay, let's do this. Stay here. Put this hand over here. Now you can round your back. See how far down you can go. Some of you maybe just hear the shin. How about the ankle? Keep your head up. You never have to do this. That makes some of us dizzy too. So you're going to reach, reach, reach. If I do 3, 4, or 5, I can eventually get down there. If I do a few more, then I can touch the toe, but we're not going to do all that. So that's for the back of the leg. Let's switch. Heel again. The toe is up. Both hands on your thigh or your quadricep area. Keep your back straight. Come forward. I feel it more on this side, so I must be more flexible on that side. Keeping that straight, holding it. When you exercise, try to remember not to hold your breath. And you know what I've been forgetting? I've been forgetting to do the yoga breath with these stretches. You don't have to do it all the time, but every now and then, just to remind yourself not to hold your breath. So let's breathe up through the nose, keeping your back straight, and breathe out as you come forward. Okay, you're going to feel that a little bit, but let's relax it now and just round over. You can drop down, round your back, keep your head up if you have to. I can reach down a little bit farther this time. I'm going to keep the head up. I'm going to come back up. I didn't hold it for 20 seconds or 10 seconds. Don't worry about that. All right, keep the back straight again. As you come forward, you can round over. And now look, it's amazing how fast you can gain flexibility and strength, but you have to do it, right? So we're going to touch the ankle. See, look, I can touch my ankle. Just hold for a couple of seconds, come back up. So this is like a little experiment. We're all at different fitness levels, but anything is better than not moving. Anything, almost anything. So we're just going to round over for the last time. Now look, I can almost touch my toe. If I bring my foot back, I can. That's a little cheating, isn't it? But that's okay. All right, a little bit now for the hips. How about the hips? Can you cross here? How many of you can do this? Some of you can, some of you can't. Maybe some of you shouldn't. If you cannot do this, you can cross at the ankle. But we're going to do this if you can. Both hands here, look at my posture, pull yourself up. So you're getting kind of a combination posture stretch for your hip, for your back. And now you're going to put your hand right here on the inside of your knee. Pull yourself up again, just to remind your body, get used to what it feels like to have good posture and to feel that you can feel ease of movement. Pressing down, pressing down. Does it hurt? It hurts me a little bit. I don't know if it's hurt. I can feel something. Take this hand underneath. There's a little space here. Hold on. I'm going to move the hand down to the ankle and really see if I can pull myself up. See that? Perfect. In ballet class years ago, our teacher would make us put a glass of water there, and it would stay. That hasn't happened for a very long time. Let's try the other side if you can. Bring that leg up, nice and tall. Can you push down? This side is really stiffer. I can feel it. So you're holding on, either at the ankle or a little bit above, wherever you can grab. Push down, sitting up nice and straight. Do you feel as though you can breathe better like this? I hope so. All right. Take this hand right underneath and over, and then pull yourself up. I like the way this exercise feels. It's kind of you're cheating a little bit with your posture because you're holding on and pulling yourself up. So that's why we do strength training, though, to strengthen the upper body muscles so that you can hold yourself up better. So it just makes sense, doesn't it? All right, that's good. We're going to put the leg down. Let's put the legs out straight here. Sitting up nice and tall. And you can do this with your arms and your legs at the same time. This is just to loosen up a little bit because we've been stretching muscles, contracting muscles a little bit. Keep going, keep going. All right. This is great. No arms now, just legs. Stop the legs and just do the arms. 2, 3. This will give you a little stretch in the upper back. So what are we going to do next? You having fun yet? We're also going to stretch the upper body. So I'm going to bring my feet down nice and flat. Grab some water if you need to. All right, now for the first stretch, let's do something easy. You're going to clasp your hands together. Turn your hands over. Sit up nice and straight. And you're going to push those arms out. Try to get your arms as straight as you can. If you do have arthritis in your elbows or your wrists or your fingers, you're going to feel this. But just do what you can, and each time you'll see you'll be able to go a little bit farther, a little bit farther. We're going to lift those arms up as much as you can. Very gently push back. 1. How does this feel? So now we're on the upper body exercises, and we need to stretch it's 650 muscles. I used to say 600, but I watched a show on television on PBS, and the woman that was teaching said that we have 650. How's that? All right, you're going to grab your elbows, sitting up nice and straight again, right? Pulling that chin in so that your neck is nice and long, and you're going to pull over and over. How does this feel? Hurt? Easy? Easy to do? Difficult to do? Pulling across. Feel that in your deltoid. Where is your deltoid? What is your deltoid? It's this, your shoulder. Pulling across. All right, pay attention to how you feel. We're not turning, because if you turn, you won't get as good a stretch, right? Let's try the other side. Across. Good. And then across to the other side. So you're stretching your upper back, the deltoids, as I said. And then we'll go back. I did lose count, but we'll just do a few more. You're still getting a good workout. We're trying to get to as many muscles as we can. We have 57 muscles in the face, I think. All right, great. Relax just for a minute. Okay, let's drop the chin down. Do you feel a nice stretch in the back of your neck? I do. Relax those shoulders. Now you're going to bring your head back up. Wonderful. Let's do a little bit of a turn to either side, right or left, it doesn't matter. With a nice straight flat back, those shoulders are pulled down, and then we'll go to the other side. So the more you do this, the more your muscles will remember what they're supposed to do and where they're supposed to be. So we're going to go back again, all the way, nice and slowly. Again, if this hurts, you feel some weird things going on there in the neck, probably should stop. Although I get a little crunching now and then, and nothing has happened. I'm still alive, so I guess it's okay. We'll do a couple of those. But there's another way that we can move the neck or stretch the neck, this way. Getting a side stretch here, how does that feel? And when did you do that last? Maybe never. And then back to the other side. One thing you shouldn't be doing is dropping the head back. Don't ever try to get that all the way back. That's why I never do a complete head roll where we used to go down and all the way around. I just go down like this, try it, and then over to one side and down. These are things I think of that I didn't even plan to tell you that just come to me. So that feels good. Let's try this again. Very, very tall, pull the shoulders down, holding on, and very gently push back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5. We'll just do 8 of these, 6. How does that feel? Feels good to me. Arms down. I feel more alive. I could breathe better. Let's do a little bit for the arthritic hand. If you have that, straight out, like stop. Pull those fingers back. Let's stretch that hand. I can feel it. I feel that I need it. All right? What happens is when we stop moving and stretching, we tend to bring everything in. So we want to open everything up. Let's do the other arm and hand. Push back. Beautiful. That's great. And then we're just going to do some circles for now. So I'm giving you quite a bit, but it's all going to help and make you feel better. And eventually you can do them on your own. And then if you need help, you just watch the show. All right. I'm going to do just a little bit of standing exercise. So make sure that you either go to the back of your chair like this, okay, or you can do it here. Wonderful. All right, here's what I'd like to do for the legs. You're going to kick the one foot forward and then put it down and back. You're just touching your toe. Try it again. Up and back. Up. So you're getting a stretch in the hamstring. 5 and 6. That's easy, isn't it? And 7. So you're stretching. Doesn't look like it, but you are. All right, let's try the other side. If you want to make it a little challenge, make this a balance exercise. You can just hold on with one finger and do it. Whoops, see, slid right off. And you can do it a little bit faster. Yeah, looks great. Feels good. All right, wonderful. All right, now I'm going to turn my chair like this. And we're going to do another stretch for the back. And I'm going to walk back a few steps. Your arms should not be bent. They should be straight, nice and tall. Doesn't this look better than this? This is how many people walk, believe me. Nice and straight. So you're going to move back. Your arms, keep the arms straight. Keep your head up if you have to. Then I'm going to just kind of hold on here and see how much I can flatten my back. I wish I could see one of you and you could tell me if my back is flat or not. But you have to practice too. So let's bend the knees. Good. And straighten those knees and try to get your back as flat as possible, where you think it's flat. If this bothers you at all, try to hold in your abdomen too, so this would be good for your core, wouldn't it? Then we're going to walk back up. That's the easy part, folks. Nice and tall now. We're going to just tip the hips under a little bit. Pull yourself right up. Pull your upper body right out of your lower body. Learned that in ballet. Nice and tall. I'm going to open my feet just a little bit. If you don't understand tucking under, we used to call it, just think of pushing forward a little with the hips as you go back. How many times do you do this in a day? Never. Everything in life is forward. So we have to counteract that with this kind of exercise. Wonderful. Lifting, 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 pushing the hips forward. No one would even notice it. And then we do a back bend. I love this exercise. It relaxes me. All right, now you're going to bend those knees again. Now you can round your back. Feel the difference. This is a nice stretch for the spine, but you don't want to stay here all day. So we're going to straighten up. Your arms are straight. Again, hips forward. We could call this what? A back bend. Yes, a back bend. Okay, now drop your head down. Now, we're going to do cardiovascular exercise in the next class, and then we're going to do some stretches afterwards because that's what we really need to do. So let's just do this right now. You're going to point to the back, and you're going to lift the leg up if you can. This will strengthen your back. I'm throwing in a strength exercise. I love this. And just bounce 1, 2, and 3, 4. Also good for the glutes, folks. 6, and 7, and 8. Let's do 10. Wonderful. Put that foot back and relax again. Just bend your knees softly and easily, gracefully. And the other leg back. We're going to touch the toe, lift it up, and bounce it 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And for the last thing, we're going to do the runner's stretch or the walker's stretch. We're going to point that toe again and glue it to the floor. Ball of the foot comes down, then your heel. But I don't want you to stay like this. I'd like you to push yourself up. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? So we're stretching the calf. We're strengthening the quadriceps. You're improving your posture by pulling that chin in. And if you can do it, improving your balance because you're not holding on. Feel like a cheerleader or a yogi, either one. And you can hold that for 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds. We'll come back. Now the other side, you're going to point that toe. The trick is to keep that toe right where it is. Don't bring it in. So we're nice and tall. Toe, ball of the foot, pull that heel down, whoa, and push yourself up. If you find it impossible to push yourself up, you can come forward a little bit. All right, and stay right here. Now pull yourself up. See the difference? So this is good. Remember, you're stretching your calf muscle. You're also stretching the quadriceps a little bit. All right. Nice and tall. Pull that chin in for posture. And then we're going to see if we can balance. We're going to do a class on balance, too. We're going to do a lot. You're going to need your sleep, folks. Nice and tall. Good. All righty. I'm going to shake my feet out. All right. Now for the last exercise, and this is going to be to strengthen your feet for balance. Has nothing to do with stretching, but I love it. You need it. We're just going to go up. Down. Now go up. And 2. This is easy, isn't it? This strengthens your foot, your ankle, your calf muscle. Again, you need strong muscles for good balance. But we also need to stretch. And that's the fitness component that most people forget to do or they don't want to do. They want to strengthen and they want to have cardio fitness, but they don't want to do the stretching. And we really, really need to do that. Thank you for joining me on my second class. I'm really excited about this. It's going to keep us younger. It's going to make it able for us to do more for ourselves. Remember that word, independence. If you want to be independent, we have to do this. And we can have fun while we're doing it. So I want you to thanks for checking in. And I will see you next time for show number 3. Remember, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Bye for now. See you soon.